Hey guys, Steve Havill, coach, consultant, and ambassador of Sharin the Love. Hey, and this week we're going to talk about embracing change. Now, those of you that have been present to the series, been watching the last few videos, you'll notice there was this really cool tree behind me. Beautiful, green, awesome backdrop. In fact, I might even look a little dark today because of how blinding these buildings are. Well, this is me embracing change. I come home last weekend after a beautiful weekend away, and my neighbor cuts down this awesome old growth walnut tree behind us. What? Why would you do that, right? Well, so now this is the backdrop that I've been shooting in front of. Guess what? Surprise! Alright, so we'll talk about how I've put that into play for the better in my life in a second. But let me just jump into what this is about. It's about the things we take for granted, the things we think will never change, and then they do. And the crazy part of humanity is most of us go around resisting change, hating it like, oh my God, I just don't deal with change well. Well, guess what, guys? Change is the only constant in life. It's the only thing that's never going to stop. You got to build a bridge and get over it, my friends. You got to learn to love and navigate and embrace dynamic change. It's such a huge part. And you know, it's a big part of the novelty of life, of keeping things strange, of mixing it up, of keeping something unique coming into your life. It's the zest of life. So finding the silver lining, looking for the gift in every disruption is a huge piece about it. It's even affecting the business world. See, after years of them trying to stay on path and set a 2-year plan, and all the project management methodology was about, try to keep things from changing. We know that doesn't work. So, we only plan 2 weeks out now. The new age of business change is called Agile. Agile methodology, Agile thinking. There's a whole movement around it. And it's not just happening in projects, it's going all the way up to the enterprise level. Because you realize that navigating dynamic change and uncertainty for both competitive advantage, but also to bring out collective genius, man, that's the way forward. That's what brings out people's MacGyverism. That's what brings out the Swiss Army knife of business, and we all get to just show our gifts and be badass. So that is a huge piece of where we're going in business and in life. And as an Agile certified practitioner myself, I apply these principles throughout life all the time. So you've got to navigate change and really make it work for you, because it's never, ever going to stop. So stop hating on change. It's really cool. It's an opportunity to think up and stretch your perspective and look for that silver lining. And when you stop hating on it and you learn to love change and surf change, you can stretch your perspective to see the gift in that. And it's amazing. So here's the challenge for this week, my friends. First, where in life have you been resisting change? Where have you been fighting it and saying, I need to make a change in my job or in my relationship or in some habits that haven't been serving me? Well, that's the first thing. Just identify 3 or 4 areas that you've been resisting it. The second, just take a look. What's that been costing you? What's the impact on your life and your overall quality of life or your well-being or your satisfaction level? And really take a look at how can you, the impact that that's having on your life. And how do you think up from there? And then, third, choose 3 areas. 3 areas that you can expand on and take those areas that you just identified of life and take it to the next level by taking on a new activity or taking on some new expression in your life or some strategic next actions that are going to move the needle towards those areas you're committed to. See, for me, in terms of change and this awesome treat, this is the last video I'm going to do in this spot because it's just not nearly as cool. So I'm going to find an awesome park. I'm going to stretch to the next level, get some props to be able to take my video quality to the next level. So this is the last one that you're going to see from here, and this crazy bright background with the dark me, that's not working. So it's an opportunity to push me into the unknown. So life is like a river, my friends. Imagine yourself up to here, and you can face up the river and fight it and say, life's not going to change me, and you feel all that resistance coming at you. Or you can turn around, look down the river, sense and get an idea of what's ahead, and you lift your feet and release and surrender to change. And then you can actually get the nuance. You can put your arms up. You can start to navigate away from the rocks and the logs ahead in the river. You can start to enjoy the ride. You can really have some fun. So that's it. The invitation, my friends, is to go with the flow of life. Choose to surrender to the heart of change. Stretch yourself. Have fun with it. Go be a change agent in life. So until next time, keep sharing the love, keeping it real, and living your dream today.